Okay, so after we are done with this part, I'll be walking us through the last part of this advert because if you look at, we are at this part two now. We are at this part two, and we just have this to go. Who can guess what we have here? Yeah, I'll click it now. So we have budget. How much do you want to spend on your ads? Uh, excuse me. How much do you want to spend on your ads? How long do you want your advert to run? When should it start running? And how do you pay? So you can decide to set under this budget. You can decide to set daily budget or lifetime. Daily is if you want to run split your budget into day one 5 days. So you want XYZ amount to run. That's daily. Then if you want lifetime, maybe you want to do an advert for 1 month and you want to choose your total budget you want to spend within that 1 month. You check this. So for this particular one, you have 995 naira. If you want to decrease it, I think the least you can set is 500 naira per day or thereabout. $1 is three used to be 365. I don't know. I think it's about 385 naira now. Okay, so the least amount you can spend is I think $1 is about 365 naira or 400 naira. So if you want to increase your daily, now this is how this budget works. The more money you put, the more money you put, the faster the result or the more leads you get. What do I mean? If you are putting 995 naira per day and I'm setting my own advert and I'm putting 3,000 naira per day, if you get, let's say per day you get 10 people, be sure that I will get times 3 of what you are getting. I will be getting 30 because of the budget I use, right? So under budget, you can decide to increase your budget this way or you reduce it, right? Then you can decide to run your advert continuously or you select a start date and end date. So I want to select how many days. I have to turn off this run continuously. So start date and how long do I want it to run? I want it to start now and it should run for, if it is 1 day, I'll choose 1 day, 2 days, I'll choose 2 days, 3 days, I'll choose 3 days, though, and so on. If I want it to run for 1 month, I'll just select the number of days. Then delivery. How do I want to be charged? Like um uh at what point do I want Facebook to charge me? So you have different strategies. You can say, okay, Facebook charge me automatically. So this is what I want. I want my daily budget to be 995 naira. Right? So as people are clicking and they are coming to my DM or my message, be charging me as you are bringing those people, or I want to bid to say per person you bring, this is the amount I want to pay. You can also do that bidding strategy under manual. Under manual, this is what I want to pay per person you bring, or Facebook charge me what automatically charge me what is reasonable for to bring XYZ amount of people. So then when will you be charged? Per impression. Impression means how many people saw the advert and how many people took action. So under this, sometimes Facebook can charge you for 1,000 impressions for $2. 1,000 impressions, $2 is about 385 naira times two. So Facebook can say for every 1,000 people I show your advert to, I will charge you $2, right? So it is now you now assume that you have an engaging content that by the time 1,000 people see it, you are sure that out of the 1,000 people, like 10 will click your advert, right? So that is the concept of impression. Then uh, I can say manual. So I said $2. $2 is 395, 395. Let's just say 700 naira. So I can say, okay, for every 1,000 person you show my advert to, charge 700 naira. Charge 700 naira. I'll reduce this money to 700 naira, right? And to reduce this money to 700 naira. That's manual setting, manual bidding. 700 naira for every 1,000 persons, right? So Facebook will continuously go around and show your advert to 1,000 people. So by the time it gets to 1,000, it remove 700 naira. Once it shows to another 1,000 people, it remove 700 naira. You can decide to say, okay, for every 1,000 people you show my advert to, remove 500 naira. You can set it. But once your um, manual bidding is small, once it's small, then you know that for you to see leads, it will also be difficult, right? So that's why most times we leave this bidding at automatic. Leave this bidding as automatic based on Facebook requirements and discretion, right? So once we are able to finish this ad delivery, you tick this, right? And top, your ad will run until blah blah blah. Okay, so we are done with this particular budget and schedule. So you just click on this blue stick to launch your ad. All right, so I want to click this. So here you are supposed to review your order and make payment. Review your order, check what you've done. If there is any adjustment you need to do. If there is no adjustment, you simply take a look at what we have been setting since morning and you look through. This is your headline. If you still want to edit it, you can go back to edit it. This is how your advert will look like, right? This is how it will appear on Instagram, right? So this is the ad set, this is the audience, the budget, the page it will run. Is the page on okay, let me use this. Okay, this is the headline, this is the picture, this is the primary text that was used, this is the placement where it will be run, this is the ad preview, the pictures and image used. It will come up, let me come up. This is the audience, this is schedule, this total budget, this total budget that we spent. This is the Facebook account where it will run. This is the Instagram account that will be integrated. This is the Pentaset message replies. This is where the messages will come in. Right. This is the account that will be used. Now you'll be asked to add a payment method once you agree to all the terms. So all you need to do is to click place order. Once you click place order, your advert is coming on. So your order was received. We are reviewing your ad campaign. Make sure it meets up our ad policies. This usually takes about 15 minutes or thereabout. Now, at this stage, because I have money in my Pentacept account, this advert is running almost immediately. But assuming that I don't have money in this account, what happens? Immediately I click place order, y- uh, um, um, a debit account platform will pop out that will request you to enter your payment method. That's your card details, right? So, in fact, I want everybody to get to this stage. Once you click place order, uh, you munch what you see, and let's take it up from there. Take it up from there, right? So, so you have your advert. It will be in review. Once it is approved, this will change to active. Active, right? So if you don't have money in your account, it will immediately pop up a where you can enter your card details, where the budget for the advert will be transferred to your Facebook wallet. And from there, that is where it will be deducted gradually. Now, there are people that have postpaid accounts, especially if you are using dollar account. You are allowed to set an advert. Some accounts are allowed to set an advert first, then they charge you at the end of the month or when you exceed your limit, right? So I know we are trying out different things. So whatever pops out, you let me see it so that I'll be able to explain whatever challenge you have. So this is the simple way of achieving advert from start to finish. So I'm sure after this class now, I want to leave all of us. We must set adverts. So when we encounter any issues along the line, I'll be here to make all corrections and amendments. Thank you so much for your audience.